folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How about that for a start? You roll the dice on the opening kickoff and steal a possession. It's a confident move. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. The pass is intercepted.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
Design quarterback run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. QB keeper all the way. Fights off a defender. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the wideout goes in motion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Looking to throw here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. The Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling. To the air, it's Sellers. Caught by the receiver. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Now they call it a run. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Quick throw, it's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep her.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. To throw, it's King. Makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Haynes. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. is the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle.
Now here he goes. At the 20, at the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Back to throw again. What a catch! Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. No huddle now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.